And now, come to welcome yourself to the practice of Yoga Nidra. Feel the body transitioning to that most comfortable position for yourself. Maybe even taking a moment to kind of check in. How's the placement of my head, of my shoulders, my arms? How are my legs? Are they supported well? And now, if your eyes aren't closed, go ahead and close your eyes. And as a reminder, if you want to move or make any movements during the Nidra, I want you to listen to that voice. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. Just have that awareness, move the body, and come back to my voice. And let's slowly start to become even more quiet. As quiet as possible. Take 3 long, deep breaths. And each time as you breathe out, feel the whole body letting go. During this Yoga Nidra, let all your cares and worries, just let them go. And concentrate on the practice of Yoga Nidra. Now, become aware of the distant sounds. Move your attention from sound to sound. Listening only, not getting involved with the sound, just listening. Don't even try to analyze it. And now bring your attention a little closer. Become aware of the sounds in your home. And now right in your room. And they could be very subtle sounds. It could be the sound of the air coming through the vents. It could be a little 4-legged creature walking about. And now come to develop more of an awareness of the room that you're in, the walls and the ceiling, your orientation within the room and how you're lying down. And can you be the seer and be the witness of your vessel lying in that space? Become aware of the existence of your whole physical body. Concentrate on your physical body as a whole. And now go a little inward and have that awareness of your natural breath. Continue with this awareness and feel yourself becoming relaxed. Become aware that you are going to practice Yoga Nidra and say to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. and only have the two doors of perception open, feeling and hearing. Hearing my voice and feeling the sensations that are created through my direction. And now, coming to your Sankalpa. A Sankalpa is a deep vow. It's positive. It's in present day. An example of a Sankalpa is, I am a whole person. I am healthy, and I lead a healthy lifestyle. A Sankalpa is giving direction to a cellular level that you really want to communicate. This is where the work is happening. Maybe a word comes into mind or a short phrase, and simply repeat it now with a full and open heart 3 times. Now we're going to begin with a rotation of consciousness. I'm going to name different parts of the body, and as quickly as possible, you're going to follow along in your mind's eye, and you're going to jump from one point to another as I lead you. So now, notice your right hand. Just notice its orientation. Notice the part of your hand that's touching the floor. And now let's become a little bit more specific. Come to bring your mind's eye, and maybe, if you can, feel the sensation of your right thumb. Your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. The back of your right hand. The palm of your right hand, your right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, your right armpit, the side of your right body, your waist, your right hip, your right hamstring and right thigh, the right kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, your right heel. Notice the orientation of your right heel to the floor. The sole of your right foot, the top of your right foot, all of your right toes, the big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth toe. Notice that whole right side, the whole right side of your body, the whole right side of your body. Now let's move to your left hand. Notice your left hand and its orientation. The left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. The palm of your left hand, the back of your hand, your left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the side of your body, your left waist, hip, hamstring, your left thigh and kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, the heel of your left foot. Notice the orientation of your heel, the sole of your left foot, the top of your left foot, and all your left toes. The big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth toe. Now let's move to the top of your head. The top of your head is your seventh chakra. It's a place where you could open or close. Come to feel the sensation around the crown of your head. And now move to the forehead. The right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and the space between your eyebrows. Right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, your upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, your right collarbone, your left collarbone, your right chest, left chest, the middle of the chest, your navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, your right groin, left groin, your right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, your right ankle, your left ankle, your right toes, your left toes. Take a moment. Relax the mind. You've been moving it very quickly from one side to another. Come to feel the breath coming in through both nostrils and out through both nostrils. Now can you move that breath to the space between the eyes? Imagine that you're flushing out what is no longer needed. Imagine a cool wind going through the crevices of your brain. And as you exhale, the whole head settles down. Let's return back to the body. You are awake and you hear my voice and you're following along mentally to all the different parts of your body. Let's now go to the back. Let's start with your right foot, the sole of your right foot, the sole of your left foot, your right heel, your left heel, your right ankle, left ankle, your right calf muscle, your left calf muscle. Now stay with me. We're going back and forth from one side to another. Your left calf muscle. Feel the left calf muscle. Feel the right calf muscle. The back of the right knee. The back of the left knee. The back of the right thigh. The back of the left thigh, your right glute, left glute, right hip, left hip, the whole spine. Picture the whole spine from the back of your neck all the way down through your tailbone. And now your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, the back of your neck, returning to the back of the head, returning to the crown of the head. Come now to the breath body. Imagine opening the seventh chakra, the crown of the head. Imagine receiving and releasing through the crown of the head. And now gently, on your next exhale, just kind of maybe close the seventh chakra. If you like, you could always keep it ajar. But let's come to concentrate now on that body lying on the floor. Feel the whole body lying on the floor. And become aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. Feel that connection between the head and the floor, the shoulders and the floor, the back of the arms and the floor, your glutes and the floor, maybe the thighs and calves to the floor, the heels to the floor, the whole body and the floor. And now coming to your breath body, bring your awareness to the breath. Become aware that you are breathing. Become aware of your breath. You are awake and you're conscious that you are breathing. Continue this awareness of breathing and gradually bring your attention back to the space between the eyes. And imagine that you are breathing through the space between the eyes. That third eye sees within. The breath continues to move in and out of the third eye. Imagine that your breath moves through the third eye to a point to the center of the back of the head. Maintain this awareness of the sensation of the breath moving through the head. Inhaling and exhaling, not only within the third eye, but deeply through all the crevices of the brain, rooting down towards the back of the head into the earth. And now let's bring a count to your breath. Within the sensation of breathing in through the third eye, down through the brain, connecting through the back of the head. Begin inhaling using a count in 1-second intervals. There's no right or wrong number or duration. It's a method to just maintain focus and have this awareness as you begin to inhale, counting in 1-second intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And now add the count to your exhale. Be curious here. Be curious to recognize that it's likely that the count of your inhale may be different to the count of your exhale. As you progressively focus on the count and the relaxation of this practice, the count may change. Be curious. It may extend. For each breath, counting in 1-second intervals. As you exhale, 1-second intervals. For those of you that have natural stays above the inhale or below the exhale, honor those stays and continue the same count. You are awake and you hear my direction. And I acknowledge that it's hard to maintain concentration of the counting. So if you forget where you are, just start again. Simply just start again. You're still moving forward with your practice. And you're training your brain. A few more moments. I'm here with you and giving you a soft guide as you continue to count in 1-second intervals for your inhale and your exhale. Now we're going to move on. So you could stop your counting now. We're going to have awareness of sensations. And we're going to begin with a sensation to awaken the feeling of cold. We've all been cold. We all have memories of being cold. Come to concentrate now on your spinal cord and develop the feeling of coldness and shivering. Concentrate on the breath in your left nostril and develop the feeling of cold in the whole body. Every breath you take in makes the body cooler and colder. As you concentrate on the left nostril and the left breath, with every breath you take into the body, you continue to manifest and magnify the experience of being cold. Now feel and remember the sensation of being cold in the whole body. The whole body is cold. The whole body is cold. You are awake and you hear my voice. And now let's counterpose. And let's concentrate on creating heat surrounding the body. Come to develop the sensation of heat and remember heat. The sensation of feeling heat on the skin. Concentrate I'm becoming enveloped in an atmosphere of heat through the whole body, from the head to the toes, permeating through the whole body. Concentrate on the breath now in the right nostril. And with each inhale breath, increase the feeling of heat in the whole body, from head to toe. As you continue to develop the feeling of heat in the whole body, breathing as if you can only through the right nostril. You feel the heat from the inside out, from head to toe. Concentrate on the heat you have created around the whole body. Now you're neither cold or hot. You're neither here or there. And I want you to now recall the sensation of pain. Yes, pain. We've all had discomfort and pain. Physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain. Come to recall to such a depth that your mind is infused by the pain. And remember, you are safe, and this is a practice. So trust, and you're okay to remember the pain, to feel it. Awaken your will and feel the pain. Be okay to walk towards it. Almost welcome it. Concentrate your mind wherever you awaken the feeling of pain. If it's in a part of the body, if it's in the heart center, or an agitation in the mind. Assemble the energy particles of that pain. Assemble them. Remember. And now let's counterpose. You're not in pain. And now I want you to recall the feeling of pleasure. It could be a pleasure of belonging or remembering a sense of taste or hearing something beautiful, seeing something beautiful. Whatever that experience is, whether a big experience or a little experience, it should be concentrated and developed in a total pleasure feeling sensation. Deepen your awareness. Assemble the total energies of pleasure. Manifest the experience of pleasure. You are awake and you hear my voice. Take 3 breaths. As you inhale, feel the sense of lightness, and as you exhale, settle back in. And come to bring your awareness back to your third eye. And imagine that you're in meditation, sitting with your legs crossed and your eyes closed. You are seated in meditation in a hall, and there is someone seated in front of you, an important person. This is an important event in your life. You are sitting in meditation, and this person is sitting in meditation. Your eyebrow center and their eyebrow center are one. Both of you are breathing through the eyebrow center. And when you breathe out, you touch the eyebrow centers. And when the other person breathes out, it touches your eyebrow center. And there's this amazing link. Imagine now, see yourself again. You're sitting in meditation in your most comfortable seated posture. Your chin is parallel to the floor. You're breathing in and out. But you feel a sense of energy between your third eye and this other person, this link. Now you are awake and you hear my voice. Come back to your own third eye. And become aware of waves surging over a large ocean under a dark sky. And the waves are symbols of your unconscious self. You see the dark sky, the vast ocean, and the waves. Allow the waves to move with ease. That your unconscious connections and links are moving with ease. And your conscious self is observing and being the witness. Continue now to concentrate on your third eye, that space between the eyes. Feel the sensation of a rhythmic, pulsating movement within the third eye. In the rhythm of that pulsation, you become aware of the sound of Om. Feel the depth of the sound of Om. You are awake. You hear my voice, and with that, become aware of your breath. Feel the breath coming in and out of your nose. Feel the natural movement of the breath. Have awareness of that sensation of your lungs expanding and releasing. And then in this state of mind, come to remember your Sankalpa, that vow, the words that you want to evoke and tell every single cell in your body who you are. Come to repeat it with that same open heart 3 times. Come to feel the whole body. The whole body. Continue to keep that relaxation of all efforts and become aware of the whole body lying on the floor. Bringing your attention to your natural breath, that quiet breath. Become aware of that physical existence, noticing that at one point or another you were neither here or there. Become aware of your physical existence in this vessel right now. Have awareness of this vessel being completely relaxed. But now coming back towards your room, begin to develop that awareness of the body, how it is related to the floor, its orientation within your room and where doors and windows are. And maybe now you start hearing the sounds outside of your vessel, within your room, right outside your room. And as we continue to waken, notice your fingers, and now physically move your fingers as if it's the first time you're really feeling them move and stretch. Maybe roll through the wrist. Stretch through the legs, the arms, can move through the head. And slowly, maybe open your eyes, and then you could close them again, just slowly reorientating yourself completely back to the room. And as your body's ready, you can always bring your knees into your chest, roll a little side to side. You could roll entirely onto one side so your hips and your shoulders are stacked. You could stay there until you feel the strength of pressing up into your most comfortable seated posture. Here, I welcome you. You could keep your eyes closed. Moving at your own pace. And to complete the practice of Yoga Nidra, you could come and bring your palms together and bring the back of the thumbs to the third eye. Draw the thumbs down into the heart center, linking, uniting. Namaste. This completes your practice of Yoga Nidra.